Hi, good morning and welcome to this week's Flightscope experiment. This week we put the grip to the test a little, and I asked one of my better students, I think she's a +1 handicap, to experiment with the distance apart the left and the right hander on the grip of the club. So I asked her to move the right hand down about a golf ball away from the left hand, and I've got some video footage just to show, to explain how much we spread the hands apart. I'll show that in a second. But what the data that came out was the scatter pattern for the hands connected and working as a unit came out really nicely. The ball moving just slightly right to left all the time, and then we got the scatter pattern on the grip with the hands about a golf ball apart, and you can see that varied quite a lot. I did expect the swing speed to decrease quite a lot, but you can see the decrease of the swing speed itself only went down a little bit, because again, while I was expecting it to decrease, it's because your hands can work faster as a unit than apart, which obviously your hand speed will then reflect on your club head speed. But what I didn't expect was that the smash factor would come down significantly. And the smash factor is just another way of saying how much of the middle of the ball did you hit. So the smash factor was quite different there. So it just tells me that the centered strike was happening a lot more when the hands were connected. So just to show you kind of what I mean here with your hands being connected, is if you got your hands apart and there's gaps there. Okay, what's also probably going to happen is the club's going to shift a little bit more to the palms of your hands and not be in your fingers when it's spread apart like that. And that's really going to affect the speed of the club head, and then definitely how your hands work together as a unit. So and again, remember we saw that the ball was moving all over the place, so the hands' inability to work together as a unit is definitely affecting the club face position at impact. So you don't want your hands to be this far apart. And from the bottom end of the look, you can see there's lots of gaps there. So you kind of want your hands the club definitely to be more to the fingers of the hands. And my hands look like a unit there, and also very importantly, they're not scrunched together. So you want each hand to have space on the golf club, but not scrunched together. And then the bottom there obviously would be no gaps there. So go ahead, take a look at how your hands are spread on the golf club, and maybe you can hit it a little bit straighter if you try and get your hands to work as a unit.